lens on this particular matter. We also have K. Siddhartha, who's an earth scientist, joining us on the broadcast. A very warm welcome to you, sir. Sir, right on the outset, how do you look at it? The politicians and the government agencies are constantly passing the buck to one another. Meanwhile, the AQI in the national capital remains at 500, which is more than serious, wouldn't you say?
See, from a scientific angle, the control of pollution in Delhi or any of these adjoining areas is very, very simple. You don't have to do too much amount of an effort to bring the pollution level under control. The solutions are simple. It's only that you require to have a willingness to do it there. But when the policy of any government goes on to be perception management rather than environmental management, pollution management, and pollution governance, then this problem arises. Also, when there is a dual objective with respect to public perception building, then also this type of a problem arises. And this is what exactly is happening. Now, some time back, Chanakya said that wherever the people are greedy and they are very selfish, then only the cunning people rule over them. Now, so to a large extent, it goes on to go to the people as well. They are to a large extent responsible for choosing whoever they have chosen. You deserve the government that you're going to choose. Otherwise, it's not at all an issue. If any determined government wants to control pollution, they just have to bring politics down and go on to have a high governance in this case. It's as simple. The second part is Supreme Court has to act because in this case, when you are spewing so much amount of venom in terms of pollutants, and people are breathing it, that is bringing the life of the people, lifespan of the people lower, then someone has to intervene. You are talking about Corona, you are talking about COVID, now you are talking about Omicron. Now all of these are fatal because this is not fatal in the short term, it is fatal in the long term. And that is why you should go on to expose your citizens to the Faustian bargain of losing their precious lives at least 5 or 6 years before their death.
So the Air Quality Commission, the Secretary has in fact, conveyed to the Solicitor General that the principal pollutants, the factors are the industrial pollution and the vehicular pollution. What do you think is not being done? You've already mentioned about the determination. You've put a question mark on the determination of this government and what it is doing on the ground to curb pollution. But industrial pollution and vehicular pollution, the Delhi government has come up with the odd even scheme. They've come up with campaigns such as stop your engine whilst you're at a red light at a traffic junction. What else do you think needs to be done in terms of implementing a proper anti-pollution, SOP?
See, both of these measures that have been taken by the Delhi government are very piecemeal, and that is an eyewash in the sense it is with an avowed aim of building an opinion and helping build a public perception that they are doing something. All in all, for the purpose of controlling vehicular pollution on any of these type of dust that goes into spew into the environment because of vehicular pollution, you just require to have 3 plans. The first is all the dust that is going to be collected, how you're going to collect it. The second is converting that dust into something meaningful. And the third is planting trees and covering all the areas where the soil is exposed or the concrete exposed. Now, these things would have been done in just 1 year of our time to establish a plant that would have converted the ash and the dust that have been picked up by the road by several type of trucks that go on to mow and move and collect it. It would have been an easy job. And to cover all these areas, you have required all of these RWAs and other agencies in Delhi to do it so. That's number one in this case.
Right.
Second is, as far as industrial pollution is concerned, you had 7 years, 8 years of a time. Why is it not that you can go on to control it? I haven't seen, and of course, statistically, or even observation-wise, I haven't seen any amount of pollution that has been brought under control in Delhi as far as industrial pollution is concerned. There has been no alternative given to the pollutants. There is no a roadmap for it. Also, all of the people who keep on polluting and they're going to go scot-free as well. Also, that they don't know what exactly will be the future of the type of energy resources that they are going to be using. Now, with all of these type of loopholes, it's a fool's paradise for anyone to imagine that the pollution will be brought under control. Only a person with a lower IQ will understand that the AQI will be brought under control because these things have not been taken care of.
Well, at
Odd
the same
even
time,
scheme
then,
will not go-
Mr. Siddharth, I mean, the Supreme Court has wrapped the Delhi government. It has come down on the central government as well, has given a 24-hour deadline to come up with a serious plan for implementation of anti-pollution measures. What do you think needs to be definitely a part of this serious plan that the Apex Court is talking about?
See, the short-term plan, there can't be anything like a short-term plan, except for the fact that you can go to bring sprinklers, you can go on to allow the people to remain indoor, and then you can go on to allow the effect to be mitigated to an extent. That is what can be short-term. But then the basic part that is lacking is the willingness to act on this part. The basic part is the hatred of the two governments towards each other, and that's the reason that they keep on accusing each other. Now, this is where they have to sort it out. Unless the relationships are sorted out, there is no way you can go on to take any type of a concerted action or effort in this case. This is what exactly first thing is required. And then you are required to have a short-term, a medium-term, and a long-term effort. Now, anyone will go on to get convinced by whatever there have been short-term, medium-term, long-term goals, if it is going to be put on paper. To control Yamuna, it is going to be essential that you have to do three things. There are three variables. To control air pollution, there are five variables. This is what exactly is completely lacking in this case.
All right.
Now, to talk about concrete things, you require to stop and close all of those type of industries that are being spewing so much amount of pollution. Also, vehicles as well at the same time, and also all of these exposed areas which are going to be not covered, they require to be taken care of immediately, and an action is required. Not that the solution will be immediately there, but then action is required.
Right.
And once the action starts, then solution will be in sight.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mr. K. Siddharth, earth scientist, for joining with us and helping us out with that particular insight. So the earth scientist is of the opinion that there is no short-term goal that can be achieved.